Okay, so the load here is 4.7 pounds, and we're trying to figure out how to find the distance. So how we would do that is by the center of gravity of the load all the way down here, all the way, the distance we're trying to figure out is from here to the pivot right here.
Good. And so it's the distance load we're trying to figure out, from the center of gravity of the brick to the pivot point. So D load is what we want. And it's all in a right triangle. The boom is at a 60-degree angle, and the hypotenuse is 44 inches. So,
We can use a little bit of trigonometry to find the distance from the center of gravity of the load to the pivot point. Over here we could use the sine of 30 is equal to
distance
opposite
load,
over hypotenuse,
right?
which is sine of 30 equals distance of the load over 44. We could multiply both sides by 44, and we'd get that the distance is 22 inches.
Correct. And then, so the torque for the load is 22 inches,
Multiplied by the force or the weight of the load, which is 4.7 pounds.
so we get
100
103,
inch pounds.
exactly. And what's next? What did we forget?
We have to also take in the torque of the boom, which is 44 inches long, but the center of gravity is halfway of the boom, so it'd be 22 inches. And using the same formula, we get that the distance of the center of gravity of the boom to the pivot point is 11 inches, which we can plug in again using 2 pounds. We get that the torque of the boom is 22 inch-pounds.
Which we add to the torque of the load, and we get a total of
123, I believe.
125.
125 inch-pounds, which is less than the 192 of the crane itself.
So it didn't tip over.
Mhm.
And what would happen if we lowered the boom?
It increased the distance of the load, or the center of gravity of the load, which would increase force, or torque.
Right, so let's see what will happen if we lower the boom. Let me check, let's see what it's now at 60 degrees. Hold on. Now it's 60 degrees. Okay. Now it's about 50. All right, hold it a second, let me zoom in. Okay, keep going down. Okay, lock it off there. Is it gonna tip?
Not yet? No.
Give it a little help. So it's pretty close to the tipping point, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so go down another 5 degrees. Okay, lock it off. How about now?
Yeah, it's starting like.
It's right on it.
Good. Give it a little help, just so we can, good, okay.
Yeah.